Hello, girls. How are you today? Well, today I would like to share with you something that I learned. It was with my sister. She's older than me. She does the work of God as well. She's a pastor's wife in Brazil. And she taught me something that really, really blessed me and blessed my sentimental life. I had gone through a very sad and a very terrible disappointment in my sentimental life. It was really painful, really, really painful. But one day my sister was talking to me. She was teaching me. She's very wise and a woman of God. So she taught me, she said, Val, God is a very detailed God. He likes that we specify things when we ask from Him. So when we ask something from God, we cannot just ask it in random. We have to specify what we really want. And in our sentimental life, it's no different. It's not different. So when she told me that, I got myself alone at home. I got a piece of paper. Actually, I did that in my computer. I got my computer and I started to think everything that I desired, that I dreamed about a man of God for my life. Of course, I started with the spiritual side. So I thought everything that I wish. Lord, I wish him to be like this, to be like that, to have, this kind of thought, this kind of relationship with you. So I specified every little thing in his spiritual life. Then I went to his character. I specified to God how I wanted his character to be. Then I went to his appearance. So I specified his appearance, how I wished him to be, and also I specified his relationship with me, how I wish he would treat me, how I wished he would be with me. So every little detail I specified. And once I did that, I have to confess to you, ladies, that I was a bit anxious on regards my sentimental life. But when I did that, it was like I was placing all this part of my life in God's hand. And I knew God is faithful. He never fails. And I was being really sincere to Him. So I spoke to God. I wrote everything that I wanted, and I allow it to be in God's hand. So I never got worried about anymore. All the anxiety, it was gone. And when the time came, when I met my husband, I saw that he was exactly what I had asked from God. So I was sure that he was the one, because every little thing that I had requested from God, every little thing that I had said, all the details, the way that he would treat me, the way that he was treating his family, the way that he was for the work of God, his faithfulness to God. So every little detail that I had wrote, God was faithful to fulfill on my husband. And then other things God started to add on him as well. And today I got married. I am happy. So I am sure if you place your life, your sentimental life in God's hands, God will take care of you. So you don't need anymore to be anxious about it. You don't need anymore to be worried about it. But you know that He's faithful and He will never fail. He will do according to His will, and He will prepare someone that is really from Him to you. And of course, also you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare yourself to have your communion with God, to strengthen your relationship with God. Because how can we want to have relationship with someone else if we don't have a relationship with God, if we don't have a communion with God, if we are not strong in our spiritual life? So there is no way that you can be blessed in your sentimental life. So that's my advice for you, that you do your request, you make it specific, you place in God's hands, you don't be anxious anymore, and you work in your relationship with God, because God will not give a man of God, someone loved by Him, to someone that is not taking care of her spiritual life. So take care of yourself, take care of your spiritual life, and God will give to you a man of God as well, so that you can help this man of God. That's my advice for you today.
In the morning sun, I feel you touch me in the palm